I'm gonna show you how to play Mermails, dude. Abyss Spike. Abyss Spike's effect. We're gonna go ahead and use his effect to send away. I can either go straight for the Abyss lead, or I can do a little bit more roundabout stuff. I think I'm gonna go roundabout on this one. So Abyss Turgid's effect. Oh yes, we're doing this. We're doing this. All right, so let's send away Abyss Hilt. Now we're gonna go ahead and recover that Abyss Gun that I threw away. Abyss Gun, Gundy, whatever you want to call her. She's Nemo. Now Abyss Hilt's effect is gonna activate, and I'm gonna get my big boy out. That is wonderful, dude. How's it going, guys? RNG Live here, and today we're jumping into Ranked once again, and this time I'm bringing you a budget version of Mermails. I heard from a lot of you. I know for a fact Mermails are extremely expensive in Duel Links. Not everybody can get 3 copies of Abyss Spike, 3 copies of Marksman, or 3 copies of Atlantean Heavy Infantry. So this guy, you're not going to get 3 copies of all those guys, and then it's still expect to get triple Megalo, which is the UR, and it's just insane. Like, you're not going to get those. So I went out of my way and came up with a budget alternative for Mermails. Now, today we're going to be testing out how well this deck plays. We're basically playing only 1 copy of each SR from the new set. So 1 copy of Abyss Spike. If you're lucky, you can pull 1 copy of each of these guys. 1 of the 1, 1, and 1. So we're good there. We're running pretty much the dumb, like the rares that nobody really ever plays. Well, you play some of them, but not at that many. But we're running 3 copies of Mermail Abyss Lead, who is basically like a bigger, dumber Megalo. Like, all he is just a bigger version of Megalo that's just dumb and doesn't have as many good effects. But we can still make this guy work. He's still playable. As long as you don't load up on too many spells and traps, the deck should work fine. But we have Abyss Lead right now. He's still a pretty cool boss monster. Like, if we did not get Megalo, he would probably be the go-to guy, and even then, he is still pretty decent. You have to discard 3 water monsters to summon this guy instead of 2 for Megalo. So he's a little bit harder to get out, but we're filling the deck with monsters that all benefit from being discarded. Since we can't fill it with Marksman and Infantry, we're going all out on them. Abyss Gundies and Abyss Hildes, or whatever you want to call them. These are both really good for special summoning. Mermails, that's what they want to do. They want to special summon. So we're running 3 of each of these. This one special summons from the grave. This one special summons from the hand if they are discarded. So pretty decent right there. 2 copies of Abyss Surge because we're not running multiple copies of Abyss Spike. I did get my 2nd copy though, and I'm planning on using Mermails probably in the KC Cup tomorrow or something. I don't know. I think that would be fun. Like, at least my strongest version of Mermails. And then we have 2 copies of Econ, and then 1 of each of these. This is just a card that negates spells. This one's a card that negates trap. Both of them do give you a 800 attack when equipped, so they're pretty good. And then last up, we have a tech card. We got Screech in the deck, dude. We have Screech. This guy is pretty interesting. I like using him when I'm going first, usually. Depending on what card you have in hand, you want to play this guy a little bit differently. Like, let's say if you have a big guy in hand, you have an Abyss Lead in hand, and you go ahead and set this guy. Or if you want to go aggressive, you can crash him into your opponent. What you want to do is basically get this guy destroyed by battle. And that's pretty much it. You want this guy destroyed by battle. When he is destroyed by battle, you get to send 2 water monsters from your deck to the grave. Now, that's where you could pretty much send. I always pretty much go for 1 of these and 1 of these. So if you already have an Abyss Lead in hand and you send away an Abyss Hilt from the deck, you're pretty much special summoning that Abyss Lead from the hand. So that's going to be a surprise attack because you're going to be attacking them with a 1500 and then bam, this 2900 because of Umi, Mythic Depth. So this guy's also 1700, by the way. So he comes out at 29 and he's just a surprise boss monster in the battle phase. So it's pretty decent. It's pretty interesting. I wanted to try this guy out with these guys, but no, it does not work by sending Marksmen and Infantry to the grave because they're not to activate his effect. That's his actual effect. It's a lot of like little conditions, so they don't work. These guys don't work with him. Otherwise, it would have been busted, and I would have definitely been running this guy in my other Mermail deck. I mean, there are some cards that you have here at the bottom. You have cards like Abyss Nose, who I considered running, but I was like, nah, I don't want to run this guy. You kind of need to attack them So if they stop your attack, you're not getting any pluses. So this guy's kind of bad. Abyss Squall, I don't like it. I really don't like it, but I mean, it can be useful to at least tribute out an Abyss lead in late game or something. Whale, I do not recommend running him at all, and Megalo is only if you have him. If you have him, run him, but if you don't, that's fine. This deck is going to be run without Megalo. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just get things started. Let's jump right into rank. Let's see how we do today with this budget deck. Alright, who's first? Let's see, we got Misifu, plat rank 1 from Chile. Alright, so we got a Zane Truesdale as our opponent. Does that mean they're going to be running some cyber style shenanigans? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, so let's see what we have as our opening hand. It's really important, to be honest. So, ooh, that's good. And then I'm going first. Oh, nice. Alright. I definitely am going to set this guy. If he gets popped, oh well. If he gets popped, oh well. But basically, I can get huge advantage right now, dude. I can gain huge advantage. So let's see how hard this guy goes at us. Let's see if he actually summons a big monster first turn and tries to kill me. I know I can get OTK'd, but I know I can get OTK'd if he does pop my monster and I get nothing out of it. I kind of want him to just attack me, honestly. It's happened to me before when I've lost. I've lost in this exact situation. So let's hope that he doesn't completely wreck me. Remember, this is a budget deck, and he had nothing! You gotta be kidding me, dude! Don't tell me... He's probably got Karibos for days, doesn't he? He's probably got Karibos for days. Alright, so what I'm gonna do right now is I kind of want to beat down with Screech. I want to... You're not gonna leave yourself open like that with Cyber Style without having some kind of Karibo to protect yourself. I can easily go for this guy. I can summon him, pitch all 3 of these, use Gundy's effect to summon Abyss Hill from the grave, get 3 hits in. That's an OTK right there, but it's not gonna happen. I know you have Karibos. I absolutely know you have Karibos. So what I'm gonna do right now is, oh, I can actually Marksman. No, it's not gonna work in this deck. It works better with Megalo. So right now, no Karibo! We lost the chance to OTK our opponent, dude. We completely lost that chance. So now he can Cyber Style. He can get 1 monster. He can try to go off. But you know what? I like a challenge. Come at me, dude. I'm going to just let you do your thing. Either that or he set his toggle to off. But I usually don't expect that from people in lower ranks. And he just quit. He just quit. I should have OTK'd him, dude. I should have OTK'd him. I guess he just... To be fair, I guess he just drew really, really badly. So far, Mermel's looking pretty good. Fair enough, dude. Next game. Alright, who's next? Let's see. We got another... Ooh, Japanese player. This guy's straight up Japanese. Plat rank 1. I'm seeing all the plat 1s now. I think I'm plat 2 right now. I'm not sure. I've been going up and down the plat ladder. I don't know, man. It's just... I keep trying too many dumb decks, and it doesn't pay out, dude. It really doesn't pay off. Ooh, this hand... I think I can make it work. A good thing is I'm going second, so I get to see exactly what they're playing. They got a 30-card deck, though. So, if they're playing Grass is Greener, or Grass looks greener, oof, it's gonna suck. But right now, it's got some face downs. Be nice to get an... Oh, you left yourself so open, dude. It'd be nice to get an Atlantean. Oh, that would be pretty good if it's a trap. It completely shuts it down. Oh, I kind of want to go for an OTK right now. I really want to try to swing for as much OTK potential as possible, and I think I can actually do something right now. I might be able to OTK with just this hand, so let's see if it all works out. If my TCG knowledge is accurate right now. So we're going to go ahead and use Abyss Spike. We're going to throw away Abyss Hild. Abyss Hild's effect is going to do some shenanigans. I'm going to add that Marksman, because Marksman is just wonderful. Now, Abyss Hild, let's go ahead and summon that Abyss Turge. Let's see if it misses timing. I don't think it does. It should still get his effect. So let's go ahead and use him. Let's send away you, so we can pop the back row. Now I'm going to recover you, because if we recover the Marksman, nothing happens. We completely don't even get his effect. So let's activate, destroy. Ooh, get wrecked. And that's an OTK. That is an OTK, my dude. And game? No way. No, you definitely have a Karibo. You have a Karibo. But you see how even with this deck at budget form, could still OTK. If it wasn't for Kuriboh, we would have beat this guy. Last game, if I didn't overthink it, I could have definitely OTK'd. The thing is, with the Mermails, I always expect them to have Kuriboh. I think that's one of the things that sets them apart. It makes it much more difficult for them to do things, or to Mermails to do their thing, because Kuribohs are way more prevalent, however you say that word, in Duel Links. So I'm going to go ahead and switch you to attack position right now. I could very easily summon another monster, but I'm not dumb enough to do that. What I am going to do, though, is activate Mizuchi over here. So now if he activates an Econ, a spell, some kind of thing, we shut him down. So now, you're not taking a single hit from us. Both monsters are way stronger, so if you do have an Econ, both hits will kill you. So, battle. Now, if you have a Wall of D or something, it's getting shut down. So 26 to the face. I know you can stop it. That's getting stopped. Alright, Wall of D, we say no to that. We say no to Wall of D, dude. So, there's a hit. Pretty good. Do you have a spell for me? Oh, he had a Kuriboh, dude. You gotta be kidding me. How is this guy so defensive? What ability does Pegasus have? Like extra or something? What are you playing, dude? And even then, he plays in defense. You had a chance to kill a 2700 attack monster. Okay, alright. And then we drew the Abyss lead. We cannot use him right now. Actually, no, we can't. If we had a way to destroy Abyss Hild, maybe. But right now, what I'm going to do is just go into battle. I'm going to save an Abyss lead for some of the time. I could normal summon him. That'd be dumb. That'd be stupid. Who wants to do that? It's probably, you know what? It's probably a Wing Kuriboh. It's probably a Wing Kuriboh. I just get that feeling. It's a Wing Kuriboh, dude. Either that or a 2000 defense monster, and I'm going to be tilted because I could have killed him by this attacking with the other one. So you definitely have something you can change. I knew you had a Wing Kuriboh. Alright, so this guy is stopping our OTKs by having a really defensive deck. But if it was any other deck, we would have already shut this guy down. We would have shut this guy down so fast. So let's see what you got, dude. What do you got? Defense? That's cool. It's probably another Kuriboh, to be 100% honest. I would like to go for the Abyss lead. Abyss lead is cool because he does this thing where he can discard your opponent's cards from their hand by tributing a Mermail monster. That's cool and all, but right now I don't benefit at all by sending these three away. So I'm going to basically just keep attacking here. I'm going to hit him with the 27, just in case. Just in case it's just a big defense monster. It could be. And it's a Man-Eater Bug, so now you're going to have to kill the weak one. You have to. Oh, we saved our big one, dude. We saved the big one. Alright, so we played that pretty well. And now that we did that and got rid of Man-Eater Bug, we can officially go for Abyss lead, and he quit. Alright, so, I mean, budget Mermails? They still put in works. Like, sure, my opponents are not using the most optimal decks, but they're using defensive stuff, and I don't even know what first opponent was using, but whatever, next game. Alright, potentially last duel. Let's see, we got Crack Me Up 07 Plat Rank 1, dude. This guy's been in Legend twice, though, so he knows very well what he's doing. He's using Mako as well. So, is it going to be double Umi? If so, I mean, my monster's going to get pretty strong. His monster's going to be pretty strong. We're all going to get strong, so... Yep, definitely. Alright, so we both got 20 card decks. We might have double Mermails. So right now, I'm going to go for Abyss Turge. Early Abyss Turge. I could easily go for Abyss Pike, pitch you, summon you for free. But do I want to do that? No, I do not. I'm going to summon this guy, and I'm going to pass. There we go. 2100 defender... monster defending us, basically. So 2100 attack. What do you got, Mako? Do you have an OTK? He is using... Oh, don't tell me he's using the same deck that I am. Okay, so here's an actual test. Because this guy is going to probably OTK us because he went second. Oh, yeah, you got the nuts, dude. You got the nuts. You got the perfect hand, didn't you? Alright, that's another thing. Mermails go second, they win. That's just a rule, dude. That is just a rule. This guy looks like he's using a budget version as well, but he did draw into his big monster. So if we do, we're gonna lose this duel. When we lose this duel, we're gonna check this guy's deck to see exactly how he's running it, to see if he's got legit budget or not. But 31, I'll take it, baby. I'm fine with 31. I thought he was gonna normal summon again. So here's the thing: we got a Abyss Gun. All right, so I could just summon this guy. I could. That would be a thing I can do. Or I could also... Ooh, there's so much I can do. I mean, what's the point of just summoning this guy? If you could have a cheeky way around it. I'm gonna show you how to play Mermails, dude, even if they're budget. So let's do this. We're gonna go ahead and summon Abyss Spike. Abyss Spike's effect. We're gonna go ahead and use his effect to send away. I can either go straight for the Abyss lead, or I can do a little bit more roundabout stuff. I think I'm gonna go roundabout on this one. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of Gundy. Let's hope this works, actually. I honestly hope this works. Obviously, you gotta add that Marksman, just in case. So right now, Gundy's effect, yes, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Because this guy misses timing sometimes, but I think it's when you chain one of the Atlanteans before them. So Abyss Charger's effect, oh yes, we're doing this, Alright, so let's send away Abyss Hill. Now, we're gonna go ahead and recover that Abyss Gun that I threw away. Abyss Gundy, whatever you want to call her. She's Nemo. Now, Abyss Hill's effect is gonna activate, and I'm gonna get my big boy out. That is wonderful, dude. I can activate his effect, make him discard, but what would be the benefit there? What I'm gonna do right now is basically enter battle phase, attack, clash. Oh, beautiful. Game, and this is how you play Mermails. This is it. Woohoo! Not bad. Alright, so before we end it all off, let's go ahead and check his deck. And here it is. This is what he was running. He was actually running a more pay-to-win version. He was probably pretty much running the pay-to-win version of Mermails. And my my budget Mermails defeated this guy. Well, to be fair, he's running the Whale. Who runs the Whale, dude? You don't run the Whale. He's terrible. That's a garbage card, dude. That one's toilet paper. Don't run that guy. Honestly, he might be good for certain things, but he's not that great. I mean, you need to discard 4 things for him to summon, or 4 Mermails. So you can't even discard these guys or the Whales. So this is just not good. That's not a good card. Only way you're gonna be summoning a buy-in is by using Gundy, for the most part. But we actually beat a guy using a more meta version of Mermail, like an actual pay-to-win version with our budget Mermails. So that makes me feel good. It's all about knowing how to play the deck, because Mermails, you gotta be smart to play them. But whatever, that's pretty much it, dude. Let me know if you guys are running Mermails, if this video inspired you to at least run budget Mermails, because I gotta say, they're still pretty good. So what if you can't get your hands on triple Megalo, or like maybe 2 or 3 copies of Abyss Spike? If you have 1, you're fine, dude. If you have 1, you're good. You could try to get your hands on as many of these as you can. It doesn't really matter. Abyss lead is actually pretty good, and I'm actually considering throwing him in my like pay-to-win version of Mermails. I honestly am. I use him in the TCG, so I was like, why not? But whatever, that's pretty much it for today. And if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more Duel Link shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.